Hello, I am Nictuss. Normally, I play games. When I'm not doing that, I am the co-host of Those Two Nerds. And today, those two nerds, minus one nerd, so just this one nerd, Nictuss, will be presenting to you an unboxing video. Before we go any further, there is a disclaimer. I only have one webcam, so you're only going to get to see the really cool box that you see in front of you. Second disclaimer. This is completely raw. Won't be very much editing to it. It'll be a completely opening reaction video, basically. So, without further ado, what is this box in front of me? This is the Skybound Entertainment Dungeons and Dragons Enhanced Edition Ultimate Collector's Box Set. These went on pre-order earlier in the year when they announced that the games were coming to console, and I went ahead and got the Ultimate Collector's Edition. They did a Collector's Edition for each one, for each game that they released. So we were waiting for Neverwinter Nights to release before they actually put out this final box set. So we're going to show you all the stuff that's inside of it. Kind of going to give you like those first reactions of it. And yeah, so let's get into it. So as you can see, it comes in this really cool box. And the guy that delivered today actually scared the crap out of me, but you know. So the box is actually, pretty heavy. It's got a lot of stuff in it. But as was pointed out to me by another friend who also picked this box set up, the actual games, the physical games that you get, and I'm assuming that might have something to do with the fact that Switch games are smaller than Xbox games and PlayStation games. The games themselves are not actually in this awesome, cool box. I kind of like that. I kind of don't like that. But we will show off the games in a minute. So that's the other disclaimer. When we're going through this whole box, you won't actually see the games in this. So if anyone bought this or has this pre-order, or is waiting on it, or finds one on eBay or something later on down the road, or buys from a secondhand person, the games are not in the box naturally. When you get the box, you open it up, there's like a fake box underneath the box that this came in. So this is what we will refer to as the nice box. And then there was the box that it was shipped in. The games were actually underneath a fake bottom. So make sure that you don't throw the box away, or you'll be sad, because you won't have your games. I would have brought that box out here, but a lot of boxes. We've said box about 40 times already in this video. So anyway, so here we go. We're going to open. The only thing I've done is remove the tape off of the sides, and I've got the boxes out of the fake box that the box was shipped in. So here we go. Let's open this bad boy up and see what we have inside. Ooh. Look at all this stuff, right? I love stuff. So you've got your like printed, let's turn this around for you guys. Like a printed lithograph thing. I'm not actually going to open that, but the art's very, very nice. Stock piece of cardboard beside it. Don't mind my mouse. That did not come in the box. We're going to actually slide this down a little bit so we can kind of stack up all our cool little treasures. And we're going to move our mouse out of the way. Let's go for this thing next. So this thing here is like a... This is fun. It's like a foamy, squishy... I don't know. See if we can get that guy in focus. It's like one of those little like stress balls, right? It's really fun, and it's kind of cool, and the paint on it looks a lot better than I thought it was going to when I looked at the pre-order pictures. And let's see, we got this tube here. And the tube has, some pretty cool artwork for all of the games that are in this box set. So let's open this up and see what's inside the tube. The lid is really big, so you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to rotate this box, because I feel like I have to sit really, really far away, and I don't want to do that. And we can get this out of the way. Okay, so let's crack open this tube here and see what we got inside. Oh, this is neat. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like that they gave you a tube to keep it into, although it looks like one of the corners on mine might be a little bit bent. So this is a map, it looks like, of the Sword Coast. It's on, the paper stock is pretty good, but it looks kind of worn and old and, oh, rolled right back up. So, that is nice. It looks like parchment paper, maybe a little bit heavier than that. So we're gonna stick that bad boy right back in the little tube that it came into, and we're gonna put that right back in the box. We're gonna put Squishy Foamy Skull Guy back in his home too. And then let's go for this tin right here next. This is a metal tin. It's inside the box. It's got the beholder, like, it feels like it's printed on there. So it is shiny and metal. The box is kind of heavy. And I know what's in the box because I pre-ordered this thing. So, but for those of you at home who are not sure what's in the box, it is a set of polyhedral dice. Now these are super shiny, and get out the D20. They're metal. This is a metal set of dice. So if you've ever been like, oh man, I kind of want to get a metal set of dice, well, I've always kind of wanted to get a set. I mean, they are heavy, pretty heavy, and shiny. I mean, these things are going to show fingerprints like really easy. I would have been happier with a couple more six-sideds personally, but they did give you a full set. I mean, even the percentile dice and your 12s. Let's see, you got your 20 and your 12. You got your percentile dice up here and your 10, your 8-sided, your 4, and your 6. So that's a pretty cool little dice set. Oh, we didn't put that foamy thing back in there, or else these things will probably roll all over the place, and, well, we don't want that. Okay, so what other little treasure do we have in the box over here? Ooh, this thing's heavy. Okay. Move our little lithograph out of the way here. This box right here. Well, it's wrapped in foam, whatever it is. Oh, wow, that is cool. For those who are not sure exactly what this is a dice tray. So it's got felt in the bottom of it. We're going to take it out of here. Looks like it's made out of a like ceramic material. But yeah, this thing is super heavy. And in the bottom it's like felt. You roll your dice in there so they don't go rolling all crazy over the table. Like, this thing is super cool. The paint job is really neat on it. Yeah. I don't even care. I'm using this thing. That's coming out of the box. That's not going back in the box. And the next time we're playing tabletop, I'm bringing that thing out. That thing is really freaking cool. I think that might be my favorite piece in the whole set. I think I like it more than the metal dice. And honestly, I kind of forgot that it was in the box. I was more, like I said, I remember that the metal dice were in here. Now, I'm not sure if that tray, again, sort of a disclaimer, metal dice have a tendency of, like, beating the crap out of whatever you roll them into. So if you get a felt tray or something to roll dice into, make sure it's one that either it's got like a thicker bottom on it, or it has like mouse pad material or something on it. Because if not, these dice will beat up your table, and you definitely want something to roll them into. So And that thing's a little bit too nice. I don't think I actually want to roll the metal dice in that. Alright, so we're going to open up this thing here. This is another thing that's in the box. And this is like a fake leather, like, journal. I guess you can, write stuff in there. Got a little bookmark in there. Kind of cool. Maybe you can keep notes that are for your games that you're playing. If you're actually going to play any of these games. See, now this is the type of stuff here that really upsets me because, I mean, Dungeons and Dragons, where are all the games at, right? Where are all the video games at? The last game I remember coming out was Sword Coast Legends. It didn't amount to anything, but it was so close to being a great game. I bought it, and I have it on PS4, and I've played it a little bit, but they should really get on that. They did just announce Dark Alliance is coming out. Okay, what else we got here? We're gonna open this up because if not, it's probably gonna be like super shiny. This is a pin. It's one of those, like pins you stick in like a book bag or through your shirt or whatever. Let's see if we can get a close up of that without it going completely out of focus. Nope. There we go. Pretty good. This thing's actually heavy too. It's made out of metal. And I think that depending on the collector's edition that you bought, you got different pins. So, like, if you bought the Baldur's Gate one, then you got the Baldur's Gate pins. But I think it actually came with two. We got another pin. And this pin here is for Planescape Torment. And again, it's not going to focus because why would it do that? Probably because I turned the autofocus off, but I think you guys get kind of the idea. It's a pin, right? Now we're gonna put that back in there. So out of all the stuff that comes in the box, I think the Beholder dice tray and the metal dice are by far the coolest. I mean, the lithograph is pretty neat. I don't know if it's just one lithograph or if it's multiple because again, I don't really want to open it up. Oops, I forgot to put the journal back in here. So favorite items? I would say that I really, really like the Beholder dice tray. I'd say that's probably my favorite item. Probably next would be the this kind of looks like you open this up, but I don't really want to. I actually think that there's several lithographs inside this thing, and this is kind of like almost like a folder or something that you put them in, because this is like, I don't know, but I don't really want to open it up. So, okay, final thoughts. Oh, let's take a look at the games, which are not actually in the box, for anybody who actually bought it and was not sure. So we've got Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. I haven't even taken the plastic off of them. Let's actually do this with the lid closed so we get a little less shine. And then you guys can take a look at the cool box while we're doing this. So here's the 3 games. You've got your 3 games right there. This was the one we were waiting on here, was Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. And look at that shine. And I love Switch cases. I can't help it. So everything that comes in this game is, I think it's most of the DLC or all of it. I'm not sure. I think it's got online play. And yeah, I'm excited to play this one. I played this one more than the other ones. Let's see. You also get Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and it looks like they're the enhanced edition plus the Siege of Dragonspear DLC, and then the last one is Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale. I mean, like, these three three. Actually, it's more than that. It's three game cases, but it's 5 games. It's like 400 hours of content or something ridiculous. So I mean, if you're into the old like retro style games, I'll flip these over so you can kind of take a look at the backs of them too. Although you can't really see them that well. I mean, if you're into the old style games, um, that Pillars of Eternity and uh, Divinity and stuff have definitely been based off of, and if you're kind of getting prepped before Baldur's Gate 3 comes out, I'd say go ahead and pick this up. Now the thing is, this is sold out. You can't get this. I don't think you can get any of the other box sets unless you go to a third-party vendor or something at this point. But the games individually, you can still pick them up. Um, so are they good? I don't know. I haven't played them on the Switch personally. I've heard that there was a few bugs for Neverwinter, but I heard Baldur's Gate and the Torment, Planescape Torment were running pretty well. But I'm sure at this point they've probably ironed out most of the bugs on Neverwinter. I mean, it's been out for a couple of weeks, and if not, I'm sure that they will. Um, so why did I pick these? Well, I already have these games on PC. I bought them a while ago, and I haven't been able to devote as much time to it. And I take my Switch to work quite a bit, so it gives me a chance to, play games during lunchtime, and these are some of my favorites. Um, like I said, I don't remember playing these very much. I did play Baldur's Gate 1, and I remember playing Icewind Dale a little bit, but I played this one the most when it first came out. So, yeah. These don't fit in the box, but they do look cool on the Switch case. So, final thoughts. The box is cool. I really like the dice tray. The dice tray is very cool. Um, the metal dice. The things I feel the least excited about would be probably the map, the lithographs, and probably the leather, well, fake leather journal. The other stuff's pretty cool. Even the little skull, I thought it was pretty neat. Um, so was it worth it? I don't know. I guess what's it worth it to you? So if you're wondering what the cost on this thing is, if you didn't get your hands on it when it came out, this particular box set, and again, they came up with a collector's edition for each one of these games. So if you loved this Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale, those were your games, and you wanted to get that box set, it does exist. And I want to say that they're about half the cost of this one. I think they're about $100 each. I think they retailed for like 99. So, and you get slightly different stuff, but similar stuff in the box. This box set cost $199.99. When I was kind of pricing it out in my head, I was like, well, the games, which I was guaranteed going to buy the games anyway. They were $50 a piece, retail with no coupons or anything like that. So I said, well, for like another $50, I can get this cool box with a bunch of stuff that maybe I'll use. So was it worth it? I think yeah, it's neat. It's a neat little set piece, and I'm a huge D&D fan, and I think that if you're a fan and you had a chance to pick this up, I think you'll be excited about the stuff that's in it. I think you guys will really dig the dice tray and the metal dice for sure. But for the average person, no, this was not put out for the average person to open up and play. Um, but yeah, seriously, go check these games out. We're gonna upload the Neverwinter Nights. We might do a live stream of it if it's not terribly buggy. And I don't remember if the other games had um, multiplayer or not, but those, if they do, we're my friend who also bought this box set. We're gonna try it out. So yeah, that's it. This is the Skybound Entertainment's Ultimate Enhanced Edition Dungeons and Dragons box set. This is the Switch version. The beauty of this is that the box is the same no matter which version you got. So keep in mind, this box was $199.99. So if you're buying this from a secondhand person, I'm sure that the markup's going to be a little bit. Just be aware that you don't end up paying too much. But these are gone. You can't buy this from their store. Anyway, so this is Nictuss from one half of those two nerds signing out. Maybe Vera Coach will do a video with me together another time. when we're both excited about something. Uh, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, it's not edited and all perfect and whatnot. And there's a lot of uhs and ah and whatever in it. But yeah, just wanted to kind of share something kind of cool with everybody. So thank you.